Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Making sure the mic is hot. Should be hot. We should be good. I think we are good. We might be good. I think we are good. We might be good. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, folks. I just ate dinner not too long ago. But that's fine. That's not why you're here. You're here to watch Monday Night Raw. You hear a voice echoing from the crowd. Who is this voice exactly? Well, you'll see this voice here in just a second as the camera turns on before we start our Monday night festivities. Welcome, everybody, to the Weebs of the Ring sidecast. We're here with Monday Night Raw. We got a tournament arc that's about to begin. Some things are about to happen when it comes to Liv Morgan and her World Heavyweight title picture. And, of course, Akira Tozawa versus Austin Theory, the most premier match that we've been waiting for ages. Been waiting for this to finally happen. And it's finally going to kick off here on Monday Night Raw. But where are we exactly? Who are we exactly? Well, you see, with anime in our souls, as I reach down for my title as always, and thoughts of wrestling out of control, we are a group of weebs who love the entertainment of professional wrestling. So allow us to be the voices inside of your head as we watch the wrestling events of the evening, give our thoughts and predictions on what's to come, and provide an experience inclusive to all of you nerds out there. So grab your steel chair, yell for the table, and get put through an experience unlike any other. Brought to you, of course, by Animal We Studios. This is the Weebs of the Ring sidecast for Monday Night Raw. Hey, hopefully everybody out there is having a grand old day. It's been alright. Been a good Monday so far. I don't know if Sydney's doing too well, so that's why I'm kind of sitting a little closer to her chair right now. You know, making sure she gets all the love and attention. But we are here to watch some Monday Night Raw. Here to watch some of the action to unfold. And yeah, hopefully everybody's ready and excited because yeah, we got a show. We got a show for us tonight. We got the start of the World Heavyweight title tournament. So, you know, with all the luchadors, so we'll see how Penta gets through all of them. And we got some stuff going on with Liv Morgan. We got a match with Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez taking on Sol Ruca and a mystery partner. I don't know. We're going to hear from Becky Lynch. We're going to hear from Stephanie Vaquer. We're apparently going to start the night off with Solo Sikoa. So, you know, bloodline stuff at the beginning of the night. Of course, that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, we're here to watch Raw. And yeah, if you guys enjoy what we have to do here, again, like the stream. Every like for the stream, give Sydney a nice treat, you know, because she's a good girl and deserves all the great treats, doesn't she? Yes, she does. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified every time we upload videos, go live, upload a short, whatever have you. Yeah, make sure you get those notifications as soon as you can, whenever you can, and we'll be good. We'll be set. So, yeah, Raw's about to start here soon. And yeah, and of course we'll do our post show breakdown. Depending on how good the show is and what all happens will depend on how long that is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out when we get to it. Just gonna move my table a little closer and sit up a little better. Right, Sydney. So yeah, if I'm looking off to the side like this a lot, I'm just making sure my girl's good. So yeah, and that's kind of why I say too, like the post show talk might be a little shorter than usual. It might actually just end up being a short. I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. But yeah, we're starting the show. We're starting the night. Here we go. Monday Night Raw. Da-doom. Turning up the volume. Then now forever together. Doing good, girl? It's Monday Night Raw time, girl. You were so excited when I came home, too. I don't know. I don't think she's feeling too good today. Mm. And the fact that they're in Norfolk, too. Like, literally, like, 2.5, 3 hours from me. I probably could have gone to this show, but it's a Monday night, and again, that's like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours away from me. Can't really justify that at all. So, especially with work tomorrow. If it was SmackDown, I'd go. But yeah, I'm glad Stephanie's back. Same with Becky Lynch. I still think we're gonna get a number one contenders match with those two. Hell, it might end up becoming a triple threat with Liv, but we'll see. We'll find out. Yeah, so let me know in the chat, who do y'all think is going to be Sol Ruca's partner tonight? NXT call up? And of course, here's our Raw recap. Cornball intros. What? What? My cornball intro or the WWE's cornball intro? Because I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you whose cornball intro it is. It's Raw's. That's what. They got to show the R farming first. Then we've got to recap. I know it's Raw. I know. I just like to bust some chops sometimes. Yeah, Royce was easily taken. Well, not easily taken care of last week, but yeah, I really like how Raw ended last week. That was really cool, really good. Again, a street fight that was more violent than a Hell in a Cell match. Who'd have thunk it? I gotta do this. Uh, I mean, I love Io Sky. I would love something different for her, but who else is gonna team with Sol Ruca? I really don't know. Again, I would love something different, but yeah, it's probably gonna be Io Sky. Gotta be part of the Judgment Day vortex, right, Sydney? Hmm? Good girl. Doing okay? You just wanted me to pet you all night, didn't you? Huh? Huh? Was that it? I have to use my right hand tonight so I can type things and make things. Yeah, he's gonna need to do something, and it's not just move to SmackDown because that title picture is also pretty stacked. Like, see that's the worst part about having like Roman as the other champion. Oh yeah, here we go. Solo. Solo Dolo is here. Now in your city. I love this new Solo. Good old Solo Dolo. See, man, again, he gives off that early rock vibes. And I love it. Okay. You might as well just stay on Raw to handle family business. Didn't have to wait long. Oh, it's just Jey coming out. I like how Solo's coming out down the steps that Jey usually comes down on. you go. Thank you, Virginia. Oh, freaking Solo having fun, man. Nah, thank you, Virginia, for having some sort of rhythm to it. I taught y'all well. Yeah, now you're chewing your bone, huh? Mm-hmm. Sydney just wanted attention all evening. That's all it was. Just me, Oos. Day one ish. Just me, Oos. Day one ish. Just me, Oos. Day one ish. There you go, Virginia. Thank you for having time. Thank you for having rhythm. Thank you for being on beat. Man, I'm so proud of my state. So proud of my home state right now. Solo just jamming up there, just like, May, day one ish. Wait, is he gonna run it back for him? Run it back for him. Run it back for him. Come on, buddy. He's gonna. He's waiting. He's waiting for Jey to do it. Yeah, yeah, he does. I mean, y'all have already done that how many times? Mm. Yeah, Solo's not following the line. Yeah, how's it working out, Jey? You're back to being bitch boy again. All without Roman. Even Solo's like, oh, don't snarl at him, Jey. You know he's right. You became little bitch boy since Roman came back. It sucks to be you. You know, yeah, yeah. We in Virginia do love where you're at, buddy. Man, Jey, shut up. You shut up. In the ring tonight. And there's our main event, folks. All right, so Jay's losing this match. Anybody get shot? I can't. Right? I can't not hate Solo right now. He's great. That ain't gonna happen because we're gonna get you versus Jacob. Pew. I knew he was gonna use the pew. Oh man, great opening segment, man. And I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm assuming, chat, y'all are talking about Solo losing that tribal combat match, which yeah, I mean, yeah, he technically did, but then he just fucked off and left. He stayed on SmackDown, did his own thing. Didn't really work out for him too well. He still tried to be a leader, but and he never really recovered from it. But see, this is now the recovery from it. Now that the other family's gone, they're doing their own thing. Solo can now like do his own thing. He can be his own person, and now that they're like able to come out and do stuff, like he's actually able to emote and be himself. Yeah, he's a great character. And yeah, he's gonna beat Jay tonight because I feel like we're gonna be leading towards him versus Fatu in a match, maybe at Sunday night's main event, maybe at Money in the Bank. I don't know yet. I don't know what they're gonna be doing for any of these special shows coming up and how they're gonna be building to it, which is fine. Like that's actually kind of cool that we have so long until like the next huge show, the next huge event. So yeah, we can build up multiple stories. We can have like Raws or SmackDowns be a little bigger. That's why I love about like this tournament we're getting right now for Roman's title. Um, because like we can start building to like just a random Raw. I mean, granted, it's a random Raw that's in Mexico City, but like it's still like a big enough Raw that they're building towards. Um, and whatever they decide to do for that Sunday night's main event, we could do that when we get to it, or we can build to whatever that is. Like that's what's great about having like so many multiple different pieces that you can like build up to. Like you could do a slow build for the big shows, or you could do a bit of a faster build to like maybe like some stopgap thing. So like again, like with Jacob and Solo, we could that could be like the end point for this chapter. But like our little bookmark for it is this J thing. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But speaking of which, who's ready for match of the night? Already starting. Oh man, we got Penta coming out. This is why our Netflix subscriptions keep going up because Penta needs more pyro. Oh man. Ooh, this is gonna cook. This is gonna cook, chat. Um, I need what I need. What I need. Yeah, I need my phone. I need my phone so I can watch the match in full with the freaking VPN. Just need to change my location. Yeah, yeah. Let's go to the United Kingdom for this one, folks. Netflix, me, and Raw. I'll have to turn the volume down. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guys in the room. How we doing? Oh, I need to press the live button. There we go. Penta's still doing his little entrance. But yeah, I like how we can like utilize our pieces right now to like build up to these different shows, like whether they're like just a special Monday Night Raw in Mexico City, or we could be building up to like again Saturday night's main event, building up to what's it called, Money in the Bank, which is in October. Like we got a bunch of time. We got a lot of things we can still do to build up each and every show that's coming up, which is good, which is cool. Like now we can focus on things instead of like having to worry about a show in 2 weeks and then a show 2 weeks after that. Like I like it. I like when we can focus. Just chill out and focus a little bit. So yeah. Yep. But yeah, I'm expecting Solo to win tonight. Because again, oh, sorry. Oh, long Monday. Because again, that also pushes the story of like Jey, who like just can't get the job done. He can't get the play done. He can't finish the job and all that. And so, yeah, him losing to Solo would make sense in that aspect because you gotta rely on Jacob at that point. And I keep trying to think to like war games and all that, and it's like I do still think it's going to come to a point where the Usos end up leaving Roman and probably joining up with Solo. Roman brings in Zilla Fatu. He has the Tongans help him. There's your war games. Because like in storyline, Roman would be the heel, but like he's still not going to get booed. Like he's not going to get booed like that. And even though he's on this kind of redemption tour with it, fuck that. He's got people around him that are getting the job done. Like he's got the support behind him, but they don't need to help him. Point proven. Mm. Yep. You bet. Yeah, you better get the win. You better, or yeah. I would not want to be Jey if he loses to Solo tonight. I would not want to be Jey. Really, they gave Laredo Kid a freaking jobber entrance. I mean, I know he's gonna lose to Penta here, but like, come on, man. Come on, let's show out a little bit. Y'all are pushing this tournament. I want y'all to like let these guys go out here for like 20 minutes at the minimum for each of these matches. No, 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 no. Pence is like, all right, fine. Ooh, right in the midsection. With your punk ass, Jey. After tonight, we'll have to start calling Jey punk ass Jey instead of main event. Alright. Nice drop kick. Mm. Have y'all noticed lately Hurricane Ranas? They're not getting like the legs tight enough, like around the neck whenever they do them. Almost like they're like grabbing the shoulders with their legs. Like they're not like really hooking their legs around the neck like you would imagine them do. Oh my god! Was that like a moonsault frog splash? Because like he went like that with his legs and all that. That was cool. That was cool how we did that. But like I thought about that watching SmackDown because there are a lot of Hurricane Ranas on SmackDown. Ooh, that was nice. He's gonna do yep second rope. Come on, you gotta do a top rope one. Okay, all right. So I'm not crazy on this then. Hey, commercial break brings me to my phone to see that action. Come on, come on. It's like a couple seconds behind on my phone for some reason. All right, there we go. Oh, why are you tying his man? Why we gotta tie his mask up into the ring? That's bullshit. Really, Laredo Kid? Come on, dude. Ooh, backdrop from Penta. Penta's back on top. Clothesline, clothesline. Clothesline from Laredo Kid takes down Penta yet again. Look at those vicious strikes. Is he gonna rip his mat? Come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said this a lot during the I mean, it was the Grande Americano stuff too, but like I feel like they're doing a lot, like just in wrestling in general. They're doing a lot of these let's rip the mask spots. Like let's take the mask off the luchador spot. Like, can we not? Can we do something else instead of cheap heat like that? Mm. Stiff kick from Laredo. One, two, ain't gonna be it. Of course, that's not gonna be it. Ooh, a South America. Oh yeah, that's right. South America live tour. Yep. Sorry, folks. Not much to really comment on with the match, but yeah, Laredo Kid's just still on top right now. Oh man. Mm. I didn't think I was as tired as I was. Jesus Christ. Okay, girl. Get you in your bone. Good girl. Must be feeling better. All right, now we're back on the TV. There you go. There you go, Penta. What? Skadoosh. Come on. Oh, Penta driver? Ah, damn it. That's the other thing too, like what I've noticed too with like Poison Ranas lately, they've been more like direct, like spiking on the head, which I've appreciated too. I like that. Nice 450, Laredo. Ooh, nice super kick. Backstabber. Penta's like, God damn it. I got to do this. Mmm. Boo, Laredo Kid, boo. Oh, damn. Nice one, Penta. One, two. Nope, kicked out. Yeah, I'm also surprised that they're not trying to run this match, like this championship match for Roman against AEW. Because like I figured it would be at the honestly. Ooh, and there's the Mexican Destroyer. One, two, three. There we go. Damn, Laredo Kid just like belly flopped right onto there. Fun match. I mean, it was good. I don't think it really entered the gear I thought it would, but we still got enough time for the in the tournament. Um, yeah. Well, like yeah, because I figured it would happen on the first night of Triple Mania, because the first night's in Vegas, if I recall. Because I figured it would be there. But I don't know. I don't know what their plans are and why they decide to do it. But hey, that just means I get to watch everything I want to at that point. Oh yeah, the road to the Royal Rumble. You know, out of any WWE event, I would love to go to a Royal Rumble. That's the one I really want to go to. I love how like Braun Breaker was just staring off into the air. Also, Logan Paul doesn't have the arm brace on anymore. But also, what's up with his hair? Looks like a bunch of ramen noodles on his head. I hope Braun Breaker flips out on Austin Theory right here. Just like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, look at his face. He's just tired of this shit. Anything to say, Braun? Byron, be very careful with your words. What about me, Byron? Hmm. Oh, here we go. With the vision. I hope Akira Tozawa beats him. I'm not gonna lie. I really hope he does. Yeah, like I'm really liking what they're doing right now with Braun Breaker. Oh wait, now he has his brace on. The fuck? Why wasn't he wearing the brace before? Interesting. Maybe he doesn't have to always wear it. Maybe. But yeah, no, Breaker does not give a shit. It's just it's inevitable that he's just gonna leave the vision. I have a feeling once Logan Paul's fine, once he's better, Breaker's just gonna give him the title and be like, "You take it. I'm done. I'm done carrying your title." Now here's the question though: if he does leave the vision like that, does he go back to Paul Heyman? Does he go back to Paul and not like begging him for help or anything, but more so for like guidance? Because like it could be a thing where like he runs into Paul Heyman again, like after he does that thing with like giving the title like to Logan Paul, for example, and Paul Heyman just gives him like a nice smile, be like, "So you're ready to come back? You're ready for some like actual assistance? You're ready to like actually do this thing?" Because that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. It would be a nice little like layer to the whole Braun Breaker thing and Paul Heyman too. Because again, like what's Paul Heyman gonna do now that Brock's gone? He doesn't have anybody to like latch onto. Like he could still go back to Braun Breaker. It could just be a different dynamic now. Like instead of having to do with like the Vision, or like at least with like Logan Paul and Austin Theory, they could just do their own thing. Now, where that leaves Bronson Reed when he comes back, I really don't know. Because like he worked well with Braun Breaker. And I mean, I would rather him not go back with Theory and Logan, because then he'd just be in the same position that Braun's in. And I personally wouldn't like that. I really would not like that at all. If anything, Bronson Reed should just be on his own. And hell, nah, I don't know if I would put him on SmackDown. Now that I think about it. Nah, keep him on Raw, but it's like he could be aligned with Braun. I don't know. Or just keep him to himself. Like he's fine without himself. He doesn't need anybody. But Breaker, I feel like works really well with a manager. Like it's not like he doesn't know how to talk in the mic either, because he does. But just having somebody like Paul, like him with Paul Heyman looked so good as a visual, and he can still work out really well. And I think that's what Paul's waiting for. I think he's waiting for Braun Breaker to leave those two bozos. Yeah, the Brawns were badass. I see. I like Oba being on his own. Like, here's the thing with Braun. He can. It's not that he needs a leash, so to say. He needs to know how to control that anger and that power and all that. Like that's his big thing. He needs to learn that control, and he can learn that through Paul Heyman. Kind of like how Heyman did that for Lesnar. And eventually Lesnar left Heyman, but he kind of still needed somebody though. I mean, he aligned it with Vince shortly after that, but like I think Braun still needs somebody like at least in kayfabe, at least in kayfabe and storyline, like he needs like that manager type to just kind of be there to like help him control his anger, help him control his power. And yeah, he can still be unleashing all that. Like I'm not saying again, like not fully leashing him, but kind of teaching him how to use that energy. Whereas Obafemi, I mean, Oba's fine. He doesn't need anybody. He like his aura alone. I know that word gets used so often, but it's just like his presence alone is enough for him to be on his own. Like he doesn't need too much of that. I mean, again, he beat the Beast Brock Lesnar. He doesn't really need a manager. He's just all Oba needs to do is just keep leveling up. I mean, I see your point. It's just I don't until I see it, I can't see it. Like or no, sorry, not that. It's like how do I say it? I don't know. I think it's more of just a visual thing, an aesthetic thing, and even in storyline, like it's hard for me to even visualize that. Like it just feels weird, you know. It just feels weird for Oba to have somebody like that. Michael Cole, I wouldn't say too much with Braun like right there. And again, I can see that. I guess I just have a different vision of it, and that's fine. Like we can all have different visions of it. That's the beauty of all this. You know, we can see multiple angles, and see that's when WWE's at its best. We can see multiple angles, multiple sides. You can keep theory crafting and keep like fantasy booking things. Like you can have fun like that. It's at its worst when it's just like, oh come on, what are we doing? Like this match, for example, I don't give a shit about this match at all. I don't. I also keep getting distracted by Maxine, but that's another whole other thing. And I think the other thing too we gotta remember is we live in a world where like, or at least a wrestling world now, where like the whole heel face dynamic is all a bunch of gray area. I mean, again, look at the bloodline stuff for example. That's just a bunch of gray area. Like both men could honestly, both men could work as a tweener because, and I think my worst fear about turning anybody face anymore is these companies do not know how to write a face at all. Like unless you're like a Kevin Owens type who is right all the time. Like they struggle with creating any faces because like any face just seems very cookie cutter, very happy go lucky. Oh look at me, I'm a face. Have layers, be a person. Yeah, exactly. Like heels get cheered. So that's why I'm saying like keep him with Heyman, like keep Braun with Heyman to keep those boos going. Because here's the thing, even if it is like I don't see it, it's gonna be hard to get Oba to turn heel right now, or even shortly in the future too. Especially if we're thinking about him dethroning Roman. Like Oba's way too over as a face to put him with Heyman. And trust me, I see that. I get that. It's just hard for me to picture. It looks weird. It weird like in my mind. I'm picturing I'm trying to picture like Eamon next to Oba. It doesn't work right. It doesn't work right in my mind. It's like it's like putting butter with what's a good thing. Sorry, I got distracted with this dude wipes commercial. Um, it's a good example I can think of. Hmm. You know what? I got it. I got it. It's like hmm, nah, never mind. I was gonna say it's like drinking water after you eat something like very spicy. It's like yeah, that helps, but it's like milk is so much better for you to get rid of that spice. But I'm like, ah, no, that's not the right analogy I'm looking for. It just again, it just doesn't really work too well in my mind. I mean, hey, look, there are some people that like butter with chocolate, you know. But again, like I'm all for seeing it, you know? It's just at this moment in time, it's hard for me to see. I wasn't even watching the match on my phone. I was too busy thinking about all that shit. That's how much I give a shit about this match. And one half of the tag team champions on Raw. But we won't talk about that. We won't get into all that. Watch Braun Breaker just go into the ring and spear Tozawa. There you go, Tozawa. Show out again. Remind people how good you are. Oh, see, that just sounds good. Oh, shit. Wonder with a forearm. Damn. There you go. I feel bad for Maxine's husband. But hey, it's feeding into his feud with Mason Rook in NXT. I've seen those tweets. Yeah. And WWE's done that too. They like what is it? A prime example just recently. Um Cody and CM Punk seems like a great feud on paper. But look what they did at all. Didn't really work out too well, at least on a promo side of things. Match wise, it was fine. Oh, what? Oh, but coming out now? What? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you can be a ruler, be a good ruler, stand up for the little people. Oh, they finally showed that shot again. See, I'm sorry, you're not turning this man heel. You are not turning this man heel like this. And even if you do, they're gonna change his music to be shitty. What did Austin Theory think he was gonna do? What that guy saying? Heel turn what? Adam Pierce, don't even try to break this up. Don't even try. Don't try to break. Guys, come on. Just let him fight. Let him fight. Let him fight. Come on, Pierce. Just let him fight. Man, way to blue ball us. Come on, let him fight. Let it pop off tonight. isn't a win for the fans. Yeah, their match was all right. Thank God his time in the tag division's almost over. He needs to get out of there. He just needs to get out of the vision. Get out of that predicament. um, didn't think you needed another handout. All right, so Dom's gonna get a quick win against Dragon Lee. Coolio. Good. Wait, I just read Miss. Sorry. Oh my God, Stephanie Vaquer got me. She got. Oh my God, wolf. Okay, I mean like cold water splashed on me or something. Jesus Christ. What were we talking about? No, seriously. Oh my God, no. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to chill. I need like one of those spray bottles on me right now. That was. Mm. Meanwhile, okay, good. Here's my palate cleanser. Danhausen's on the uh commercial break. He's gonna say some shit, Sydney. You dropped your bone again, girl. There you go. Yeah, justice for Dom. Now that he's done with his Danhausen side side quest, let's get some serious business out. Especially after that report of him being like apparently being upset with his booking on the main roster compared to AAA. Like, yeah, like it's one thing to have comedy matches. It's another thing to like be a world champion. And I mean, I do still stand by what I said during that match with Danhausen. Like, at least he wasn't pinned or submitted, so there is something still there. But the program didn't really do much for Dom. Like, it didn't do much for him at all. Like, he can do the comedy bit, sure, but yeah, when you have such a drastic character like contrast between two shows in the same company, like, nah, you're not doing you're doing something wrong there. What? Oh my God. Oh, oh, chat. But don't worry, everything will be fine once he drops that title. Tell Grande Americano. Oh man. All right. Meanwhile, let's see. I think I know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail for the review going up. But I need a good picture of Mr. Solo Dolo. The show won't shot. Pew. Oh wait, I gotta put my. Yeah, very risky in November doing that. Sweet cheeks, I can't. No, that's not a good photo. Come on, Solo. Come on, people. How about this one? Yeah, that might end up being it. There we go. God damn, Seth. I can't. I can't. I need to focus. I need to focus. Oh, I can't right now, dude. Um, background. Let's hope they can produce her matches a little better than just leading up to the frickin' Devil's Kiss. That would be nice. Definitely cares better than that. Hmm. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Right? He can't fight. He's deaf in one ear. We could take him. We'll just go for his blind spot. Okay, girl. Sleepy, huh? Again and again and again and again. The man has come. Mm, I don't like that. Even Becky looking good. Like, I mean, she normally looks good, anyways. Hmm. Yay. What do I want? Yeah, Becky, what do you want? Well, yeah. So I guess y'all agree there on something. I feel you, Becky. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, exactly. Just throw her out there so she can get comfortable doing promos because her English is good. Ooh, I don't know about that, Becky, but okay, you can keep cooking. That's fine. Respectfully. And there's Liv Morgan. Where's Roxanne and Raquel? Where are they at? See, this is what I was talking about earlier with we have enough time to like cook a few things. Mmm. Ooh, Stephanie not backing down. You did nothing with. I mean, that's not her fault. That's freaking Backstage's fault. And Stephanie was defending it. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a number one contenders match between the two, which wouldn't surprise me if it ends up as a no contest and we get a triple threat. That could happen too. I would rather just the number one contenders match, but yeah, that's what I was trying to get at earlier with like the bloodline stuff. Is like we're doing a lot of cooking in a lot of different like kitchens and meals and all that. That like we're able to tell these expanded stories from here to like Sunday night's main event, eventually to Money in the Bank. Like we got a good route going. Also, hi Kathy Kelly. Oh, one night only. Mm. I don't know, Knight. Are you going to help Solo or not? You know the numbers game is going to be a thing. I mean, granted, again, Roman told them not to mess with Knight. Because that could be part of it, too. It's like Jey attacks Knight. He's not following the plays and all that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, see, that's the other thing too, is like, because I get what he's saying, where it's just like, oh, you're saying lazy things, like get to the back of the line, blah blah blah. Like I get that too, but also, yeah, it's like we're still continuing the narrative that like Roman needs help from the bloodline, and yet he keeps like pushing them back. Like he's having them take care of other things for him while he takes care of like the quote unquote main event threats. So like your Seth Rollins characters, your LA Knights. Like again, last week, Roman said, leave LA Knight to me. He's my business. But see that's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna end up like going after Knight tonight, or at least Jey is, because again, he's not gonna be following the plays. That's his whole big thing with all this. Hmm. Yeah, because really, again, it's not you versus the bloodline. It's you versus Roman. It's you getting a shot at Roman, and it's you kind of proving to Roman that you deserve a shot. Exactly. Like Jay's gonna crash out again, and it's not gonna help. It's not gonna do anything. If anything, it's gonna drive more of a wedge. Like, see that? Oh man, that's what I really like about this Roman run we're on right now. Is again like it is his redemption arc, and it's him like showing like it's all about his legacy and showing that like his title reign, like his long title reign that he had, did mean something. And so he's righting certain wrongs by doing things on his own, by being the champion. Like yeah, he's not here this week, which is fine. Like I don't know. It's such like a tightrope you walk around, and it's like such a balance you have to work with because I know people will be upset. Oh, he's not here tonight. Blah blah blah. He should be here. Blah 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 blah. What else is he gonna do? He's not gonna have a match tonight. He's just gonna be out there, do his entrance for 5 minutes, where I'm just gonna go off on a tangent during his entrance and all that. Glazing him and all that. But like at the end of the day, he's just gonna come out there, cut a promo, and that's really it. And we would talk about the promo here and there, but he's not gonna be wrestling. He might get into a pull apart brawl. Well, that's like the extent of it. If anything, like that, if anything, the most surprising thing is the fact that he's going to be defending his title on a Monday Night Raw in a few weeks' time, like in a month's time. But yeah, it's just like it's such a balance you have to create with like doing stories like this and using like characters like this. Like I would have to really sit down and think and like put into words how I feel about and how I take all this stuff when it comes to like the bloodline and Roman's thing right now. Yeah, see, exactly. Just like what you said, like it is a crutch. Like people are all like, "Oh, he's not on Raw all the time," and yeah, like you said, this is like the fourth one he's missed since Mania. In like what is that? Like 4 months? Like y'all need to chill with it. It's fine. But hold that thought. All right, we are back. And like that, I mean, that's kind of why I don't try to listen to like a lot of the IWC bullshit that comes out. Because really, when you look at what those those people say and actually like watch the show, it's like, what are y'all even watching at some of these points? Like I know I can, have some interesting takes and like interesting thoughts and all that, but I usually try to like put some sort of logic behind it because, I'm watching the show. And, we all have different interpretations, but there's also the point of like sometimes you have to question how people are interpreting it. What's Roosh? Did Roosh get Did he get injured again? He hasn't been on Dynamite lately. I don't think he's been on Collision lately either. Like they were pushing him for a bit, and he was calling out MJF too. Well, did they had their match right, or was that when I was taking my break? I don't remember. Time is just. Ugh. I consume so much. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of what I've actually watched. I'm not gonna lie. mm. Okay, so he did have his match with MJF. Again, that might have been when I had like a break week at one point. Mm. Dirty of the dirty. Well, let me just watch my phone right now. Yeah, I haven't heard anything if like Roosh has gotten injured or not. I'll have to look it up later. Hmm. Dom's just playing up to the crowd right now. There's really not much to talk about right there. Oh man. You okay, girl? You okay, Sydney? You having a good night so far? Something feels off about tonight. Is it just me? Something feels very off about tonight. Like, I don't know. Like, hmm. Started off fine. Started off hot. You know, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save that for the review portion. Something feels off about tonight. I can't really put my finger on it. Hmm. What do you think, Sydney? Does something feel off to you tonight? Yeah. Fits all the gear and the whole family. Yeah, like we're getting the ingredients together. I think is what this Raw is. Like we're getting all our ingredients together for what we're probably going to be getting a lot of in like September. I feel like September is going to be the big month of things. Nice, Dragon Lee. Nice. Fly like a dragon. Gonna fly like a dragon. Not gonna sing any more of that because YouTube catches that shit. Good old copyright. Gotta love it. Can't even sing a song. Ooh. There you go, Dom. Using the 619 in a good way. Yeah, yeah, that just kind of speaks for the WWE product too and the style. Like they can't have like a filler match like this. And yeah, yeah. Yeah, these two are trying. And so did like Penta and Laredo Kid. It's just nothing ever reaches like that next gear that it should or that it could, really. Meanwhile, Club WWE. Come on, Dom, you can get up from that. Come on, I don't like. I never like that spot. Doesn't matter who it is. Like you have enough time to get out of the way. Get out of the way, or just drop down and stay in the tree of woe. Don't like get hit by that double stomp. You're literally lifting yourself up. Here we go. 619 up to a frog splash. Sorry, I'll answer that question in a second. Dragon Lee just pinned the AAA Mega Champion. Oh, hi, Big Cass. With his big Timberlands. Mm. See, yeah, they kind of booked themselves into a corner anyways. Because it's like, Dragon Lee can't lose because he's in a number one contenders tournament to face Roman Reigns of all people. And yet Don couldn't lose or any of that. Because he's AAA Mega Champion. There you go, Javon. Get him. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, he's getting the edge eyes. Oh, Cass is getting the edge eyes. Sorry, I'm still kind of. I think he is. Oh my god, I'm just looking. If you go back right there, just look at commentary. Corey Graves is just sitting there like. Hmm. Who's your Who's your partner? Has it been a Has it been a few months that she's been in this vortex? EO Sky. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, hi, Danhausen. Well, at least he's not going to curse Sol Ruca. Is that it? That's all we're doing? Well, Solo's getting ready. He's getting warmed up. Yeah, if you go back to that segment and look at Corey Graves, yeah, he's just like, no, no, I did not just say pew pew bow right before they showed Solo's name. I didn't. They're doing all the things tonight. They're like throwing a lot. They're throwing a lot at the wall just to be like, here you go, we're being fun. Well, at least Dom gets his chicken tendies. Meanwhile, Joe Hendry is once again relegated to commercial break singing. So now we're getting into the portion of the night where I started having some issues. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, again, WWE kind of booked themselves into a corner with that match with Dragon Lee versus Dom Mysterio. That because like Dragon Lee can't lose because again he's in a tournament to face Roman for the world title, but also Dom can't lose because he's freaking AAA Mega Champion, and which is also a world championship. And if anything, Dom really shouldn't have lost right there. He already paid his taxes by losing to Danhausen. Also, I might. Oh yeah. What? I wonder how those popped candies taste. Might have to get a bag this weekend. Can Yeah, right? Like if only he had people that could have his back, you know? From either company, from either spot. Cuz doesn't he have a group also in freaking AAA? And I don't want to complain cuz I was just like praising it, but I'm glad Club WWE is live now. It's just another spot to buy overpriced t-shirts. Can we also point out that for the Royal Rumble, they don't have a set date. They just say February 2027. Interesting. Again, I would love Royal Rumble is one of my go-to shows. I would love to be there. Oh, there we go. Go to your tribal daddy. I can't. Oh. Put the plate on the. Ah, Judgment Day with their shitty music. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good not paying $100 a year for overpriced bullshit. I can't wait for Roxanne Perez to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm still on that train. Brought to you by DoorDash. Mm. All right, Sydney. Time for some DoorDash. When you mean meow, meow. Good girl. And here comes Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca, as Corey Graves wanted to say. He's rolling his R's pretty well. Pretty well. All right, hit EO's music. Yep, there we go. Why'd they say this was a mystery opponent? I don't know. Whatever. I guess ChatGPT told them to make it a mystery opponent or mystery partner. I'm assuming you mean Sol Ruca, which I mean, yeah, who's at fault for that? I mean, that's the thing. When she came up to the main roster, Sol was like, you could tell like there were some nerves about being on this bigger stage, and like, and I mean, people made so many excuses and reasonings for like, oh, she's not getting as many reps as she was in NXT. Um, Nerves getting to her, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, she probably should have stayed in NXT just a little bit longer. I think at least winning the women's championship, but yeah. Yeah, I just don't know what hasn't been clicking for Soul on the main roster here. Like something's just not clicking. Yeah, and then when she got the IC title, she barely did anything with it. Like she defended it once against Lyra, and then her second defense was against Raquel, and that's when she lost it. And that was like few and far between there. Like, Yeah, a lot of people have called Roxanne the prodigy. Yeah, Sol Ruca was kind of in the way there. And see that doesn't help at all either. Like after those like first few botches in the ring of um the Soul Snatcher, like she's been under a microscope from a lot of people, and I, I think she kind of knows that too, but which is crazy because she was on that huge stage of John Cena's retirement match against Bailey, and she did great there, but I don't know. I don't know what's not clicking with her on the main roster. Yeah. They also had her face Liv Morgan on her first night, like the world champion. You know who else they did that to from NXT? Who hasn't really fully recovered from that? Who was it? It was what? It was Carmelo Hayes, wasn't it? When he was recruited to SmackDown? First match on SmackDown? I also don't know what that spot was. People weren't in there. Like again, like now I'm in hypercritical mode because of it all, and I don't want to be in hypercritical mode. But it's like you kind of did it to yourself. Well, no, that's wrong to say. It's more of just again, I don't know. I don't know what's really not clicking with her, and I don't want to be mean about it, but like sorry, girls, it's not really working too well on the main roster right now. It's been a rough year. Mm. Oh yeah, the match is going on my phone. I haven't even been watching that part of it. Oops. Yeah, it's someone looking for her spot. Like a prime example, just in this match alone, was right before they went into commercial break with her and Io. Like they were a little bit too far away from where Roxanne was gonna go. And what Roxanne did, like, I mean, good on her for improvising for this part. Like, instead of like doing the full dive through the bottom rope, she like went out like onto the apron and then did a dive because she realized, oh, they're not in the right correct spot. You know, like it's shit like that. It's just like it's trying to make it to your spot and all that. Yeah, I guess she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't have the support she had in NXT that she does on the main roster. Like that could be it too. Like, but again, like we're speculating with that part. But it's much like evolution. It's a mystery. Like people are trying to coach her in the ring, but it's I don't know. It's just not working out too well at least. And I mean, I'm sure she'll learn and keep getting better, but It's just a rough start right now. Whereas someone like Roxanne, she like came onto the main roster, and she melded well with everybody on the main roster. Like she works really well with people. And I mean, yeah, she still has her slip ups too. I mean, everybody does, but it's like comparing her with anybody else that's come on the main roster recently. Oh man. Yep, exactly. Whereas, you know, with somebody like Roxanne, she was a character coming up. And like we could get her character, we could understand her character. That's why like they keep doing the whole prodigy thing. They keep like hampering on that on commentary. Whereas with Sol Ruca, it's just like, oh yeah, innovative offense, and it's not really too innovative. Like the most innovative thing is like her doing Soul Snatcher from out of nowhere, at least on the main roster. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nice. Nice, nice inverted suplex. Mm. Didn't get all of that. But again, like, even though she didn't get all of that, like, Roxanne, like, recovers from that. Like, you could tell. Like, it's all in the recovery. Good old German suplex. Bullet train attack. Mm. There you go, yo. Mmm. Nice counter there, Soul. Soul Snatcher. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, I forgot to do my time code for that part. Oops. Let's say just 135 even. Oh yeah, nice spot. Woke the crowd up too. Not gonna lie. Oh, Paul Heyman looking on. Oh, Paul. See, this is the thing. We keep having these little interactions. That's that guidance. That's that guidance. That's that guidance I was talking about. I mean, again, he doesn't want to admit it, but it's just like that. But again, that's guiding somebody towards greatness. Like, show me why he's not the future then. And then maybe I'll come back to you. Maybe I will then. Oh, good shit. Good shit. See, like, it's shit like that. It's like stuff like that that, like, gets me invested in it. Some of this other stuff on tonight's show has been, yeah. But again, I don't want to be a broken record with it all. So, mm. Yeah, I mean, all right, tag team match though. Tag match is fine. Blech. Let, let's see. You know what? We talked about the IWC a little bit tonight. Let's see how they've been handling Monday Night Raw, shall we? Shall we? Latest. Let's see. Next week, Monday Night Raw. Yep. Wow, even the IWC's kind of dry right now. Holy shit. Oh, yep, here we go. People complaining that, Dom lost on Monday Night Raw again. Yep, there we go. Very mid for me so far for one person. Yeah, at least they're at least they're doing that for football. But man, they were coasting all summer, and there was hope last week. They're kind of coasting tonight. Chad versus Ray at Triple Mania. Oh, never mind. It'll happen on Raw. Gotta talk to Pierce. Make it official. Mm. Ray Phoenix versus El Fiscal. Oh, excuse me, Fiscal. Dude looks like a Power Ranger. Yep, Roman's back next week. Also, I dig the new graphics for Raw right now. I like them. We working on high fives. Oh, hey, Lyra. You know what? I miss Bailey. I wish Bailey was still around. Yeah, ask Bailey. Oh wait, we can't because she's not around. I agree. I love crackhead Lyra. Kick her ass, Lyra. Oh my god. No, she's not okay, you. She she needs to get detoxed. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeet. It's just me, Oos. Day one ish. I appreciate this match starting now, which means they might end it early. Er, earlier. Also, can we talk about how he's yeeting with a girl wearing an LA Knight shirt? Yet they're all beefing. Uh, he's like, "Watch out, kid." Sorry, it's intoxicating. It's intoxicating, man. Woohoo! Yeah, nah, Solo's gonna be done. Solo Dolo's gonna go over. Solo Dolo's gonna roll over some Uso Cola. That's all I got. Meanwhile, let's check on maybe the king of the IWC, the king of all rants right now. Okay, no, this is actually kind of funny. Oh man, whose chicken tender order did Dominik Mysterio fuck up? Guy can't buy a win on the main roster, and he's the main champion on the WWE owned AAA. Oh man. Whew. I can't. Yeah, whose chicken tendy order did he mess up? Wait, what was that? Drop the leg, Oos, and bring the juice. Yeet. Right, Sydney? Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let me Jey Uso. That's gonna be the other part of the thumbnail. Where's a good photo for this? What? No. Ah, there we go. Blah, 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 blah. What's a good photo for this? What? Wrong thing. Actually, you know what? Maybe not that. Let's do Crash Out. Will Solo free himself from the bloodline forever? Only time will tell after this match. Taking it all. Dun, 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 dun. Solo Dolo. Listen to this crowd right now. There's like a mix of like Solo and Yeet chants. That's actually, that's really cool. Uh, Bam. Don't worry, everybody. We're only in the second inning for the Bloodline saga. Oh God, two pairs of twins. Jesus Christ, man. The The seed of the tribal chief is strong. And that's it. Going to commercial break. Okay, cool. Oh, picture in picture. Never mind then. Mm. Sorry, Chad. I got nothing. Jesus Christ. Only took him 3 tries. He's got 5 kids. Again, that seed is strong. Ugh. Mm. Oh, I do want to see the end of Oak Street. That looks like a fun movie. I'm a sucker for dinosaurs. I'm sorry. Also, Solo's been on top of this whole match. Mm. Jey with the reversal though. Oh damn! I hope Solo's all right. Yeah, he kind of hit his head hard on the steps right there. Ew. All right, back to the action on Raw. Sorry, I don't have any Woody Benner right now. Right? Like, give me like a Resident Evil type game with some dinos. Dude, I wish I had a PC because a game called Dino Blade came out, which kind of looks like from when I was, I don't want to say Dark Souls, but it kind of looks like something like that, but with dinosaurs with swords. Yeah, nah, give me that shit. But I don't have a PC, so I can't play it. Which sucks because it looks fun as hell. Yeah, go look up Dino Blade. I mean, they should, but yeah, and that's the thing with like the play that we have right now with the bloodline is yeah, we'll help you when needed, but like sometimes you need to do shit on your own. But the worst part is the only person that can do it on their own is Jacob Fatu. Time for a hip attack. I'm not gonna lie. Wait. No, he's not gonna do a stink face, is he? Nah. There was a part of me that was just like, he's not gonna pull a big quiche, is he? But nah, hip attack. I thought he was gonna do a stink face for a second. I was like, big quiche? You back? You back, buddy? Oh man. Yeah. Like he did the same like mannerisms, like, oh man. Oh, that took me back. Again, another like Rikishi move right there. Yeah, exactly, Michael Cole. Solo kind of changing up the offense a little bit. Love to see it, or at least like the in ring like mannerisms. Yep, he gave Pops a ring. Just like, hey man, what can I do? Get a little bit more over with the crowd in ring at least. Spear. Ooh, Shades of Umaga with that one. Good girl. Girl. Oh, but here we go. There's Jimmy. There's Big Jim. Spear. Nah, you're gonna kick out of that. Yep. He's like, Jimmy, Big Jim, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do here? L.A. Night. Just waiting for that music to hit. Now Jey. Oh, Jey getting the crazy eyes. Ooh, Solo with the kick. And spike to Jimmy. Sorry, Big Jim. Another spear. Now going for the Uso splash. Really? One, two. Okay. Huh. Yeah, because I thought we were gonna go the route where like Jey fails and then Jacob does his thing. But Jey actually got the job done. Huh. So now Solo has to come back to the family. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like really upset with it. I mean, if anything, maybe Solo can have some fun with it. As long as Roman doesn't put Solo down. And I think that's what like has been keeping him away from all that. But we'll talk about that here in shortly, folks, as we transition to a review portion of this. Oh man. Yeah, because I got some thoughts. I got some things cooking in my mind. Because yeah, the idea of Jey winning, I didn't want to like completely eliminate that. It adds a good twist though with it. But let me just get a good little timestamp here. 220. We'll just do 224 even. We'll do just that. Yeah. Final thoughts. Cool. And then we'll just save those time codes for all you lovely people that might be checking out the VOD. Mm. And if you're not checking out the VOD, that's fine too, because we've reached the review portion of the show. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to hit the record button, grab my IC title, and stay with me, chat, the live chat here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ignorant children of the Isles, what is up? What is good? It is your reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. That's right, it's Walk-Ins here. Time to give you guys my little quick review of Monday Night Raw. We just got done with the live stream, so we've entered the review portion of this. Again, if you're here with the live stream, thank you for joining me on this wonderful Monday evening. But if you're watching just this video or you're watching the VOD of this, thank you for checking it out. Be sure, of course, as always, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that YouTube loves to hear from me. But that's not why you're here to listen to me. You're here to listen to my thoughts about Monday Night Raw. And after a Raw like last week that really revitalized the feeling again and made you feel really good, this Raw was it was okay. All right, it was okay. As I take a quick little drink of my water, like we had some story going into this, some story actually coming out of this, thanks to our main event, which saw Jey Uso taking on Solo Sikoa. Now, the whole crux with this was Solo coming out at the beginning of Raw, just saying, "Hey, come on out, Usos. Let's talk. Let's hash out this family business and all that." And they end up having a match, like him and Jey at least. Like Solo and Jey end up having a match where if Jey wins, Solo has to come back to the bloodline. And you would think, okay, Solo would win. Continue his like singles push through Raw, through SmackDown and all that, and like be done with his family finally and just move on with life. Because again, he doesn't want to be under the thumb of Roman Reigns. But and even I was in that belief, like, okay, Solo's not going to win this. Or, no, sorry, Solo is going to win this. But what we find out after the match, thanks to some help and distraction from Big Jim, Jey Uso wins. So now Solo has to come back to the family, be part of the bloodline, and this is an interesting little twist with this. Because, like, a lot of people, at least going into SummerSlam, were thinking that Solo was going to betray the team that he was on and go back to the bloodline and all that. But now it's doing this thing, it's this twist where he's now forced to come back to the family. And I think this will in turn endear Solo a little bit more. Like, here's the thing. Solo's now a character now. He doesn't have to be the silent type anymore. He can still be himself. And as long as they let him be himself like he has been the past few weeks, we're in for some good character work here. And what we could add to this as well is how this bloodline has been since Roman's gotten back into power. Because, like, it is still built on respect. And there is still, like, part of Roman. Like he said last week, he doesn't want the old him to come back. Like, he still wants everything to be built off of respect and off of honor and all that. So Solo, though, is still nervous, still scared that, like, that might not be the case. Like, that might not end up happening. But I feel like with him coming back into the family and, like, seeing what this new Roman is and kind of feeling what this new Roman's gonna be, he might come around to it. It'll be more of a case of like, I'm not being under Roman's thumb. It's just there's gonna be a respect there now. There's gonna be a respect where it's just like, okay, you know what? I don't mind helping you out, cousin, and I will stay out of your business. Just, make sure you treat me the way I should be treated. And I think it is going to still, I still think part of all this is the outing of Jey Uso from all of this. Because even though he, is bringing Solo back into the family, he kind of went against the play here. He went on his own to do things. And I mean, Roman's probably not going to like that too much, but, results speak for themselves. So, Solo's going to be back with the family. We'll have to see how things play out next week with Roman coming back, and they'll probably have a big, long segment with it. Probably going to start the night too, or at least end the night, but more than likely start it. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like Solo work, like joining through heel tactics would not have worked, especially with this bloodline right now. Because like people are still endeared to this bloodline, even though they're like kind of in this gray area between like heel and facedom. Like it still works out pretty well. So we'll have to see how things play out from here on in when it comes to like Solo being part of this bloodline. However, that being said, the rest of this night. I wish they cared. Okay, there's another story tonight that they do care enough about. And that is which is bringing me to this point here. This stuff with like Braun Breaker versus Obafemi. Like, I'm not going to lie, folks. I didn't really care about the Austin Theory to Akira Tozawa match. I figured that was just a match to just kind of hopefully blow that feud out of the water. Hopefully we're done with all that and we can just move on to bigger and better things. But the big thing here is Braun Breaker versus Obafemi. And mainly Braun Breaker feeling like he's being left behind after being told for months on end that he's the future. He's going to be a future WrestleMania main event and all that. Like he's being bred for like leading the company. But now Obafemi is holding that flag. He's pushing the company forward after defeating Brock Lesnar. And I mean, he's still looking for guidance from Paul Heyman, but it's a very interesting thing we're doing here because, like, obviously, Braun Breaker, he's the type of character that's a ticking time bomb, and when he snaps, oh, you might as well just dig your own grave at that point because, yeah, you're basically screwed at that point. And we had some great conversations, great back and forths during the stream too about like where does Paul Heyman fit into all this? Will he join like Obafemi in like a kind of a face dynamic at that point? Or like will he realign himself with Braun Breaker? Like there's some great avenues we can go down when it comes to like Paul Heyman's involvement in all this. He could go for Obafemi, like add a few layers to his character besides just being the ruler. And kind of very similar to what's going on with Roman Reigns in the bloodline, there's a respect built up upon that. So like you can justify it as Paul Heyman respects Obafemi enough as the future, as the next big thing to help propel him into the future. But there's also the other side of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker realigning because part of that too is Braun Breaker, like especially from the past couple weeks, he's just laser focused on Obafemi. He wants to like be the banner for the future and all that. Like he wants to be the leader of all of that. And now that he's being basically ousted by Obafemi, in his mind, you can tell he's just like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like, why am I hanging out with these bozos, these frat boys, if you will, and just feuding with Alpha Academy? Like, I love Otis and Tozawa, don't get me wrong, but I mean, when you look at the pecking order, he went from feuding with Seth Rollins and having a hell of a cage match with him to now in a tag team with Austin Theory, feuding with Alpha Academy over a girl. Like, you gotta think just in kayfabe as well. Oh, not Obafemi. Braun Breaker just thinking to himself, what the fuck am I doing with my career? Where the hell is my career going right now? Like, I I'm stuck in this dead end tag team that realistically he wasn't really part of. Like, it was Austin Theory and Logan Paul who first won the tag titles, and then Logan Paul gets injured, so Braun Breaker has to take up that mantle. Like, he has to push the vision forward, but the vision's not really going anywhere. Like, even though they added Maxine to it. So, yeah. And see that's the kicker right there. Cause like with Braun's match with Seth, and for people watching the review right now, like we're talking about like can WWE pull off a feud that elevates both Braun and Oba? They I feel like they can because I am a big proponent of you can look great, like you can be built strong, you can still be elevated by losing. And my biggest case with that was that cage match, like at least recently, that cage match with Braun and Seth. I felt like even though Braun lost, which yeah, he really should have won, and really that should have been the final of the King of the Ring. But again, that's hindsight. That's talking about things in the past and all that. But like I still think that Braun Breaker looked really good. Like that was his moment to show that he can run with the, with lack of a better term, especially with Roman Reigns involved as a title picture, that Braun Breaker can run with the big dogs and all that. Um, and so with him and Oba, it's a big enough feud for both of them, and there's a good story to tell with it. Again, who's the flag bearer? The guy who was given the keys to the kingdom, the what second generation star, um, like the guy who has everything compared to the guy who was created by the system. You know, he was the company man, like literally like built from the ground up from the company, and this massive like unit that ended up defeating their quote unquote final boss before The Rock took that title and all that. Like who's really in charge here? Who's really the leader of this next generation? And yeah, we're in search for not only just like a good rivalry here, this has legs to run for years. Like it this is one of those feuds that doesn't have to stop just at what we're doing right now. They can revisit everything. They can keep coming back to these two as being like the runners of this new generation. Like we have some legs to work on, and we can only tell that through history and how things go and all that. Yeah, and that's the other side of this that loss too from that cage match is that even though he lost, not much came from it after that, and that's why I think I think there's still time to like build that thing back up because again like he proved he could step in the ring with them. He could pull off a fantastic like in-ring story. But now you got to prove that you can actually like live up to that pedestal. You can actually sit atop that peak that some of these guys are on. And right now, like Braun Breaker's been climbing slow, but Obafemi he came in and just leapt right onto the peak. Like he's almost there. He's just got to win the world title, but it's like Obafemi just jumped and he's already almost there. Where Braun Breaker's still trying to climb and all that. But yeah, we'll have to see how they decide. But like, this is what I'm getting at is like, they actually like care about building this story and like the stuff with like the bloodline. And then like you look at the rest of the card. I mean, like, okay, we had our first match for the number one contenders tournament with all these luchadors. Penta versus Laredo Kid, and the match was fine. But it's like this match, the tag match we got later with like Io Sky and Sol Ruca, taking on Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, and hell, even Dom versus Dragon Lee that we got, which that the outcome of that match, oh boy. But like we had these matches tonight that like didn't really get into that extra gear. Like we're in this filler era right now with WWE because like they don't have any big shows coming up in the near future. Like, and we were talking about this on chat too. It's like their biggest show next, or at least the big show that they're really hyping up, is Money in the Bank, which is in October. It's not like they haven't really been putting a lot of thought into Sunday night's main event, and if anything, they're kind of building up this Raw on the September 14th as a bigger show. So like we've got all this time to like do these like to really build up to Money in the Bank, but like we got to do some of these side quests too. We got to do like some of these like mini feuds and all that. Like we had Becky and Stephanie Vaquer coming to words tonight. Both of them like stating what they want. Like really, they want the title, but unfortunately, Liv Morgan is holding on to that. And with Stephanie, that's a little bit more personal than the title, but it does involve the title though in that aspect. So it's like we have that stuff going on, but it's like with the matches themselves, they're not able to like pick up the slack from all that because like and and I said this too during stream. It's like if you think about it like cooking wise, we're cooking this fine meal that'll be Money in the Bank, but like right now we're just getting our ingredients together. Like we're getting everything that we need in order to cook the meal. We haven't and we started the stove. We at least started the stove so I can at least like warm up or anything or like the oven or something like that. So like things are warming up. We got our ingredients together. Now we got to kind of start mixing it all together. But unfortunately, like WWE just couldn't keep the momentum from last week going. Like that this night, like it started hot, and the angle at the end was pretty good, but I mean overall, like everything else on the show was just it was all right. I mean the prospect of Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio for the IC title, that's looking pretty good. Um, we got confirmation that Royce Keys is going to be out for an indefinite amount of time, so we'll see when he comes back if he's still involved with the bloodline, and what happens through all of that. Trying to look again, and like we had an extensive conversation too about Sol Ruca and her time on the main roster. Seems like we're still pushing like her and Lyra as a feud, which I'm fine for. Like a non-title feud like that, that's fine too. But there is also a reason for them to feud, and that is for that IC title. Um, I'm looking forward to Roxanne Perez winning that Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm still thinking that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to think of anything else I can say, but really, I don't. Like, I don't at all have anything more to say about tonight's Raw. I mean, again, it was fine. It felt more filler than anything, but again, like I said, we're gathering all our ingredients. Our oven is on preheat. I think we'll be fine going into the fall. I really hope they don't start coasting again because like they started doing that in the summer and fall time they do normally coast because of football and all that, but you can't do that 2 seasons in a row. Like let's kind of build up things a little bit. Let's get some excitement back. But I think maybe like the world heavyweight title number one contenders match, I think that has potential to do that. You just gotta let them go out there and do their thing. And I forgot to even mention like I'm trying to wrap up the show, but I didn't even touch on. I barely touched on the Dominik Mysterio and Dragon Lee match. Okay, WWE booked themselves into a corner with this one. I'm just gonna flat out say that they booked themselves into a corner because you booked your AAA Mega Champion, who that's your world champion for your WWE owned AAA product. Just got off of a feud with Danhausen that he lost to, which again I've gone on record saying at least he didn't get pinned or submitted. That was my out of that. But tonight he gets booked into a match with Dragon Lee. A Dragon Lee, mind you, who's currently in a tournament to face Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title. So you got to build up Dragon Lee a little bit because he's kind of been cold for the better part of 2026. Dom kind of needs a big win because, again, he lost to Danhausen at SummerSlam. So yeah, you kind of booked yourself into a corner with having these two face off against each other. But you would think logically you would have your AAA Mega Champion win, right? You would think that. And you could still do like the post match beatdown from Big Cass, because like what you could spin it in a way where like maybe Dragon Lee gets injured and Dom ends up getting into the tournament now because hey, he technically pinned Dragon Lee, Herb Dirt. Like there's that part, but then eventually like we get into the same thing that we had with Liv Morgan. She eventually has to lose the a match in the tournament. So it's like, what do you do? Well, for one, maybe don't book this match. Maybe have somebody else be in that Dragon Lee spot. Maybe somebody was visiting from AAA. Like I mean, the first name that came to my mind was Mr. Iguana, but I'm like, and you could have him up there, but maybe not. But maybe somebody else from AAA could have been there, hanging out with like Dragon Lee and Ray, and like they were bigging each other up, and then Dom faced one of them. Could have done that. You could have had Mago Jr. on there for freaking 2K games. Like, you could have done that. And see, that's the biggest part right there. If people have never watched AAA, why would they tune in now after watching their world champion get pinned? Like, that does nothing for your brand that you keep touting about. That's awesome and fantastic. Which, don't get me wrong, when I see clips of it, yeah, it is awesome and fantastic. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But with that ran over, again, Raw was fine tonight. Um, I wasn't completely bored with it. There were things that did intrigue me and all that, but overall, it just was not. It was an okay show. It was really okay. This could have been an email, if I'm being honest. Like, again, the starting segment and the main event segment were probably the best things. The stuff we're doing with Braun and Oba is pretty good. Again, WWE's good like this when they actually try and get me thinking about things, other than like half your show just being almost missable. So, whatever. Raw was fine. Let me know down in the comments if you're watching the video here. If you're here live with me on chat, thank you for joining me here. Yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff. Catch y'all in the next review. Have a good day. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry, chat. Don't leave chat. Don't leave chat. All right, cool. So that's it for the video part for the Monday Night Raw review. So for you guys joining me in the chat, thank you for joining me. Quick note. So I do plan on going live for Dynamite on Wednesday. But when it comes to SmackDown Friday, that ain't happening. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be out of town on Friday. So there won't be any SmackDown unless Vash is back and he decides to stream. But I think he's still working. Yeah, he ended up getting a pretty good gig, too. I'll let him talk more about it when he comes back, or whenever we do other content, which we we have some plans coming in. So if y'all like gaming, stay tuned for that Twitch channel. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. I'm gonna end the stream there. I got work tomorrow, so again, thank y'all so much for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe. All the links are in the description below to follow us on social media, talk to us. Link to the Discord as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna end it, folks. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite.